Hello and welcome to my third review of the Epson-runsense-sf810 GPS sports watch. Before I continue with this review, I'd like to reaffirm that Epson have sent me this watch to test, and in return for the watch they're letting me keep it free of charge as long as I do 5 video reviews. Now today I'd like to focus on the heart rate feature of this watch. Now you'll notice the bottom left button here has an indicator marked display and heart rate, and that's used to measure the heart rate through the wrist. Now I'm going to press this button to start it off, and it'll start to gain my signal. Now while I do this, I'll explain how it works. On the bottom of the watch there's an optical heart rate sensor. This is pressed close to the skin and it measures the amount of light travelling through the skin and uses those changes to detect heart rate levels. Now you can see there it's got me at a resting heart rate of about 69 beats per minute. That's about right. I've just been moving around a little bit, just some sort of casual walking. So it's measuring it quite accurately there. In my use of this watch, I've found that the RunSense's 810's heart rate measurement is very, very accurate whilst at rest. However, when I run, it seems to be less of a positive story. What I find is there are large dead spots in the heart rate measurement, which means that at the end of the workout, the heart rate readings don't present a true picture of what happened. And here's why I think this is. I'm going to hold on while I take the watch off so you can see this very, very clearly. Now, on the bottom of the watch, you'll see this green light is the optical heart rate sensor, and that presses against the skin to detect the changes in light levels. And what you'll see is that around the green light, you'll see a slightly raised plateau, which is designed, I guess, to block out ambient light, so there's no light interference with the functions of the optical heart rate sensor. The trouble is this doesn't really work too well. Part of the reason, from my experience, is because as a runner, quite a keen runner, I have quite a low body fat percentage, and what that means is when something presses against the skin, there's no fat comes up around the watch to seal it, if you like. What I think would have been smarter, and what is present on some comparable watches, is around the outside of the back of the dial there's kind of a raised lip which prevents any ambient light coming in, and I think that would have been a smarter way for it to use light blockage as a way of increasing the accuracy. Generally speaking, heart rate monitor works well and is effective when at rest, but in my few weeks of using the RunSense, I haven't found the heart rate monitor to be especially useful. It's accurate when it works, but it doesn't work as often as it should. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. Tune in next time where I'll be reviewing another feature of the Epson SF810 RunSense watch.